Hi everyone, I'm Aditya Gupta. This year I got selected as a Google Summer of Code intern, and my project is basically refactoring Android client and rewriting Finnet SDK and Finnet client. So moving to phase one. So this all things which I did and from starting. So first thing is like Kotlin convention plugin. So as the main target for this year is to migrate Android client to support Kotlin multi-platform and also rewriting this Findet SDK. So as we know, we are migrating to Compose multi-platform. So the first thing we should do is like migrate our plugins to a conventional plugin so that we can use that throughout our code as a single source of truth for dependencies. So it will make our code easy and simpler for upgrading any dependency. So the next task is basically XML to Jetpack Compose. So if we will go through XML, so then we have to create a different UI for different applications. Like if we are thoughting of writing an iOS app, so we have to write the UI in Swift. So instead of that, if we will write all the code in Compose, then we can easily make that applicable on all these devices. So the next thing is coroutines and flow. So after migrating to Jetpack Compose, some functions in Jetpack Compose are basically suspend function. So moving to coroutines and flow is a good idea as compared to RxJava. So I migrated all the network calls from RxJava to coroutines and use coroutine callbacks flow and all. So the next thing which I did is basically making our Android app multi-module to provide more scalable and also um, decrease the build time for any Android developer. So after that, the phase two begins, and I started with Compose navigation. So after migrating all the screens from Fragment to Compose, so first thing we should implement is like navigation in Compose. So I started with Jetpack Compose navigation. So I implemented all the navigation through this only. And after that, my main task was to rewrite the Findet client using SDK. So the first thing I thought of rewriting is using Open API code gen, but that didn't work because we are thoughting of implementing ktor fit as a network call. So for now, the API is not supporting ktor. So I migrated all the network layer from manually. Um, I migrated all the data classes, all the Java classes into data classes. I migrated all the services to consume coroutines and flows. So after that, I'm done with that. Me and Rajan created one more repo for this. So I will do a little bit of cleanup and push all the code in that Finnet SDK. And I'm still working on that Finnet SDK. So I will finish it off within this week. And then I will update that code also. So after that, after doing all this modification, I will basically clean up all the codes and create one documentary and add README files for next contributors to make them easy to understand the code and go with the flow. So yeah, this is all about this, and I really want to thank all the Mifos Mobile students to helping me out and mentors, and I really want to help thank Mifos for providing me this opportunity. So yeah.